Okay, so hi dear Cancer, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal no contact or no communication love reading for all the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of June 2026. Keep in mind the roles can be reversed also, the action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you, okay? For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Cancer, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. I have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you might not like what I'm going to say here, but this person is feeling deep inside. This person is feeling like they are feeling free. They are feeling independent. They are feeling like, okay, now they can focus on their money, job, career, finances. This is somebody who feels like, okay, whatever happened. I cannot change that. But finally, I'm feeling free. Finally, I'm feeling like I can focus on myself, my life, my job, career, finances, and everything. They're not even faking it. Okay, they are feeling like now they can focus. They can shift all of your focus from their from this situation that was not working out to the situation that can work out for them, and that is their own life and their independence and freedom. Why am I saying that? Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Wands as their conscious energies or feelings, you can say. They are feeling like there is lack of equal give and take of energy in the situation, and even the thought of them coming forward towards you and talking to you is giving them a lot of heavy and burdensome kind of feelings and energy. They are feeling like, okay, even if I'm going to say hi to Cancer, that is not going to be a good idea, because it might convert into a shit show. Because every time I feel like talking to Cancer, every time I communicate with Cancer, it becomes a very difficult to deal with kind of a situation. It's always a lack of equal give and take of energy. It's always like we guys are not able to come on the same page, even if we don't want to. You might think like this is a very negative reading, but trust me, what I'm telling you is that this person is feeling free. Sometimes it happens that they are finally able to shift all of their focus on themselves, because the even the thought of talking to you, even the thought of communicating with you is giving them a very heavy and burdensome kind of energy. These are current energies only. And the roles can be reversed also. Please keep that in mind. I don't know what happens between you guys. They don't hate you, they don't love you. They are in this energy of shifting all of their focus on themselves. That's the point. That's the point. Okay, you take it negatively, you take it positively, I don't give a damn about it, because my job is to read the cards, and I'm doing that for you. If it's hurting you, if it's bothering you, don't watch my channel. I'm not here to care anybody's ego or ass. Yeah, you like me, good. You don't like me, good. Very good. Get out of here. Watch somebody's channels who are going to continuously say, oh, they're dying for you, they're crying for you, they're not going to breathe without you, and they're having party. They're just doing their best. They're just living their best life out there, and you can see that. If you want that kind of readings, my channel is not for you. And I'm not talking to Cancer only, I'm talking to everybody. If you're a cross watcher too, don't you feel like lighter? I'm not saying anything bad or good here. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions? Sometimes feelings, intentions, actions, everything is totally different. Let's see what this person wants from you. I have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. You know, they are still very emotionally confused and overwhelmed, because of maybe other people were also involved in the situation, whether from your side or their side, or maybe there was a lot of confusion in the situation. There was a lot of ifs and buts and this and that kind of energy in the situation. So even if they are going to think about reconciliation, before that reconciliation they want to clear the air with you regarding a lot of things. Then once they are going to get the crystal clear clarity and understanding of this situation between you and them, this is a very important connection for them, by the way. They feel a soul connection with you, a soul bond with you, especially if you guys are together from a long time, 6 years or so, right? So on and off this connection might be going on, and for some time you're in no contact, sometimes you are. But before reconciliation, before coming back together and making sure that this situation is going to be exactly the same loving, caring, and nurturing kind of situation as it used to be, they want to have crystal clear clarity and understanding of what's going on and what happened or what is happening now. Like everything, they want to sort out everything between you and them, their truth, your truth, the truth of the situation, and then accordingly they want to keep the situation moving forward with or without you. Okay, they don't want to drag the situation just for the sake of you having a past connection. They just don't want to be in this energy of, okay, just be with someone, just being with you for the sake of being with you. That's actually a very good thing. Somebody wants to be with you, but before being with you they want the answers properly, they want to clear the air with you properly, crystal clear clarity of each and everything, no ifs and buts, no lies, no deception. And then they want to decide whether you guys will be able to move forward with each other or not. Okay, that's what this person wants. Okay, let's see their action, if any. What action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of this month? Let's see, Cancer. Okay, before proceeding further, let me invite you for the 7-day 7 Osho meditation camp, online meditation camp that I am doing from 5th till the 11th of June 2026. Timings is 4:30 to 5:30 every day. Live sessions. Fees is 3,500 for Indians, and for others it's 125 USD. The instructions are going to be in Hindi and English both. And I cannot provide the recordings because I'm not allowed to record the meditations. I'm sorry about that. And we are going to do a lot of healing meditations, 7 chakra meditation, and I am not grounding meditation, laughter meditation, dancing like crazy meditation. It is going to be totally different from your usual meditations. If you want to start or restart your spiritual journey or healing journey, or you want to enter into Osho's world, you're like crazy like me about Osho, this is the chance for you guys to, enter the space and have fun with me, start your journey with me, right? So I'll see you on the other side. The link is in the description box for the same. Read all the instructions and everything before you guys are going to apply. And because the fees is non-refundable, once you're going to apply, we cannot refund it, right? So let's go. Okay, the fees is quite affordable. What are you waiting for? Even if one person is going to show up, I'm going to do this because I'm excited and I want to start this. Let's see. I started this channel without any kind of hope in 2020. Now it is the biggest part of my life. Same way, I want to start the meditation journey of mine, business, calling, whatever you call it. I love Osho and I love Osho's work and I want to spread it. I learned everything from Osho Pune. I got the certification also. So we're good to go. We are in safe hands. Okay, let's see. The action, if any, by the end of this month. Cancer. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the World card. Although, according to them, there is a completion of a cycle, the chapter is closed, the chapter is over. Still, there is some kind of unfinished business between you guys that they are going to finish by the end of this month. It's like very impulsive, very angry. They're going to get triggered by something or someone. They might see you with somebody else, they might see you traveling or being happy, or something or someone might trigger them. They might be in a group of people and maybe mutual friend or talk about you. I don't know, something is going to trigger them to talk to you, and they're not going to talk to you, they're going to fight with you. It's like sarcastic, a little bit of, you are the one to blame here, you are the one who did this, you are the one who did that, blame game kind of energy. But sudden unexpected communication, maybe they are going to clear the air with you regarding a third party, like whether it's from your side or theirs. And then boom, nothing. Then they're going to be like, okay, now it's chapter closed and bye. Okay, I do see communication, but I don't think so it's a heartfelt, heart to heart conversation. It's like more of, you are the one to blame here, you are a pig. Okay, that kind of energy. And then clearing the air with you regarding some kind of third party, whether romantic or otherwise, or something is going to trigger them to contact you suddenly, unexpectedly. Let's see the guidance for you guys, Cancer. इतना न मुझसे प्यार बढ़ा कि मैं एक बादल आवारा, कैसे किसी का सहारा बनूं. So I have the Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Justice. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. You know, if you are still feeling attracted to the idea of connecting with this person, if you are still feeling infatuated, attracted, or from time to time you're getting impulses like, yeah, I should talk to them, I should connect with them, or I should check out, or this and that. You're a human. Yeah, it's okay. Treat yourself as a human only, but don't take any kind of action in this direction, in any kind of impulse or infatuation or attraction only, because you might end up losing your mind. Why am I saying that? Because you might have this illusion that they still love you, they still care for you, they are still dying for you. If you're having that kind of illusion or delusion, that's deception. That's you trying to make fool out of yourself. Choose the truth over anything or anyone. Okay, first thing, if you are still getting attraction, infatuation, or this impulse to connect with this person or talk to this person, it's okay. You are a human and it's very humanly, right? Don't beat yourself for that, but don't make any kind of choices in that kind of impulsive energy. Second thing, don't live in any kind of illusion or delusion that somebody is dying for you, they're hiding their love for me, oh my god, they're dying for me, they can't sleep at night without me, I know them more than anyone else. Cut this crap. Cut this crap. Live in the truth and the reality of the situation, right? Okay, don't make a fool out of yourself, Cancer, because Cancer people have this tendency to create some kind of story and scenario in their head and living in their head with all of their heart and soul, and then afterwards feeling hurt. There's nothing bad in living in your head and creating scenarios and stories and everything, but going further and further and further away from reality and hurting yourself, it's not a good idea. Now I'm not saying every Cancer is like that. Now I'm not saying Cancer people suck or all this or that. I'm saying Cancer people are sensitive and very creative. Okay, and not all of them. Okay, I myself is a Cancer moon, and I have never seen a Cancer reading matching with me, never, on this channel. Taurus sometimes, because I'm a Taurus sun, right? So stick to the truth and the reality of the situation. First thing, don't live in any kind of illusion or delusion. Nobody's dying for you, nobody's crying for you, nobody's out there, okay, stopping their life for you. Get out of this situation if you are into this. Second thing, if you are still in love with this person and you're continuously lying to yourself, no, I don't care about them, I don't care about their existence, I'm not, then also stick to the truth and the reality of the situation. If we love somebody, it doesn't mean that we have to do something about it. Sometimes we just accept the feelings, like, okay, we love somebody, we like them, we have feelings, and that's it. Sometimes we just have to accept the truth and the reality, and we have to keep moving forward. We don't have to create any kind of ruckus every time we are feeling like something for someone. Don't do that. Basically, the moral of the story is stick to the truth and the reality of the situation as much as you can, whether it's your or theirs or about the situation. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you, namaste. Don't forget to check out the 7-day Osho meditation link, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye bye.